The first night I slept in the villa, I left the windows open. The ocean doesn't ask permission, it just moves, steady, unapologetic. The sound of it filled the empty rooms like a promise. It had taken 12 years to get there. 12 years of being the afterthought at holidays. The practical one. The resilient one. The one who didn't need as much. My sister needed more. More help with tuition, more help with her wedding. More help with her down payment. More forgiveness when her plans unraveled. I needed less, according to my parents. Less attention. Less validation. Less investment, so I built my life elsewhere, consulting contracts. Long flights. Late nights, investments that matured quietly. I stopped explaining myself. Stopped waiting for approval that never arrived. When I signed the closing documents for the villa, a white stone house perched above a private stretch of shoreline, I didn't call them. I stood on the terrace alone and let the wind tangle my hair. Ownership feels different when it's earned without applause. 3 weeks later, my phone rang. My mother. "We have wonderful news," she began. I leaned against the kitchen counter, watching sunlight ripple across the sea. "Your sister and her family need a fresh start. It'll be good for them to be near the water." I didn't interrupt. "They'll move into your villa next month. Just for a while." The word just carried decades of assumption. I let the silence stretch. My father's voice entered the line. "It's family. Don't make this difficult." "And if I do?" I asked evenly. A pause. "Don't like it? Then leave." My mother said. My mother's script. I almost laughed, not because it was funny, but because it was predictable. "I see," I said. I didn't argue. I didn't defend. I ended the call and opened my laptop. Silence is only weakness if you do nothing with it. The villa was legally mine. Sole owner, no shared title, no parental contribution. The deed sat scanned in 3 different cloud folders. Still, I consulted an attorney the next morning. Not because I doubted my ownership, but because clarity prevents future revisionist history. We drafted 2 documents. The first, a standard short-term rental agreement, market rate, security deposit required, strict occupancy limits, liability clauses for property damage. The second, a formal notice of no tenancy rights beyond the signed term, professional, boring, unemotional. I also hired a property manager to oversee guest access and security. Codes were updated. Cameras activated at the gate, not hidden, not invasive. Visible. If they were coming, they would arrive to structure. The day they pulled into the driveway, I was already seated on the terrace with a folder in my lap. My sister stepped out of the SUV first, sunglasses oversized, posture confident. She breathed, surveying the house as though evaluating it. My parents followed behind her. My mother smiled tightly. "You've done well," she said, as if commenting on a school project. I stood. "Welcome," I replied. My sister walked toward the front door, hand already reaching for the handle. "It's locked," she said. "Yes," I answered. The property manager, Daniel, emerged from the side path, clipboard in hand. My attorney stood beside him. My sister's smile faltered. "What's this?" she asked. "Before anyone moves in," I said calmly, "there are a few formalities." I handed the folder to my mother first. She flipped it open, scanning the first page. Her eyes sharpened. "A rental agreement," she said. "Yes." My father stepped forward. "You can't be serious." "I am." The ocean moved behind me, indifferent. "If you'd like to stay here, these are the terms. Market rate. Security deposit. Maximum 3-month occupancy. No extensions without renewal." My sister laughed lightly. "We're not renters." "No," I agreed. "Your family. The rate is already discounted." Her face flushed. My mother's voice tightened. "After everything we've done." "What exactly have you done?" I asked gently. She didn't answer. My father looked at Daniel, then at the attorney. Then back at me. "You brought legal representation." "Less. For your own family." The wind picked up, carrying salt across the terrace. "I won't be leaving," I continued. "And no one moves in without an agreement." My sister's composure cracked first. "This is petty," she snapped. "No," I said. "It's clear." There was a long moment where no one spoke. The power dynamic shifted not with volume but with paperwork. My father exhaled slowly. "And if we don't sign?" "I've reserved a furnished rental 15 minutes inland," I said. 3 bedrooms, It's available immediately. I held out the alternative booking confirmation. Preparation leaves little room for negotiation. My mother closed the folder sharply. You've changed. Yes, I said. That was the truest thing spoken all afternoon. They didn't sign. The SV doors slammed harder than necessary as they drove away. The house remained quiet. Daniel handed me back the unsigned contract. You handled that well, he said. I nodded, when the driveway was empty again. I walked back inside and locked the door. There was no celebration. No surge of triumph, just a steady calm. For 12 years, I had been the one expected to adjust, to yield, to relocate. Not this time. The villa wasn't a gift to them. It was a gift to myself. And for the first time, when the ocean filled the rooms at night, it didn't sound like longing. It sounded like ownership.